Alright, YouTube, Grand Rising. It's Sunday, first of the month. Come back to do an update on the twin flame union, divine masculine, divine feminines. See what's going on. I've been channeling the energy for some time. I've already shuffled in all of the cards I'm going to be using. I don't particularly have a spread, I just kind of go with the flow, so I just go with how I'm kind of being led to go with how I do the reads. Kind of set my intention. I wanna pull a card for the energy around the divine masculine at this time. Current moon energy. Divine masculine's moon energy. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Divine feminine. What's the moon? What's the moon energy around divine feminine at this time? It says a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Let's get a mutual energy. What's going on in regards to the union? To pull. You get a mutual energy with one of these. Mutual energy. Again, I've already shuffled in all the cards. This is just for camera purpose, so you can see that the cards are being shuffled. Unrequited love. This is the mutual energy between them at this current time. Bottom of that deck is let your friends help you. Alright, let's see. What's the energy for the divine masculine? Twin flame. What's the energy for friendship? So maybe we've got divine masculine and divine feminine. They're definitely not on the same page. Divine masculine's understanding this is a twin, they're on a twin flame journey. Divine feminine, on the other hand, seems that she's had enough, she's been through enough, and she's only seeking friendship, if anything, out of this. Let me call it mutual. Why is unrequited love here? This union. I'm hearing too much is going on. Definitely in the right energy. Young, bottom of that deck. Alright, let's some more insight into this divine masculine. What's on the mind of the divine masculine at this time in regards to this moon energy? How does the masculine feel towards the divine feminine? Let's see how the divine masculine is feeling towards the divine femme. Teamwork. Let's see what the divine femmes are saying. Masculine in regards to this moon energy that she did. So the divine femme has got love for the divine masculine. I mean, the card says loves unconditionally, unselfishly, with no limitations. Again, I keep getting that feeling of too much water's under the bridge. Let me get a card for this unrequited love. So we've got message. This card is a repeating card from yesterday, these two cards. More official person is at the bottom of that deck. Repeating card again from yesterday's spread. Alright, let me tell you more about this. When I first was pulling cards, I thought the divine masculine had probably gone for an unfair time from the divine femme. I mean, it could well be the case. But the more I'm looking in and feeling the energy, divine femmes, she wants a friendship from the divine masculine. She's got love for the divine masculine. But it looks like she doesn't want a union with the divine masculine. Again, it says a fiery climax approaches. Divine masculine is in the energy of feeling in a lack kind of energy. The cards saying you are good enough. So, again, Virgo, Hermit energy, girl with the snake. Yeah, Phoenix. So, it seems that there's a situation, I feel like there's been a situation, maybe a work situation, where one or the other brought a third party into the situation. And somebody's healing from that situation with the Phoenix card that just came out. Because when I was pre-shuffling, when I asked the overall energy of the connection of where it's at now, it referred to the Three of Cups came out. So it kind of makes me know that there's definitely been a third party in the situation. So let's go into it. Let's see what's on the divine masculine's mind, the law of attraction cards. The divine masculine's mind. divine masculine you're hoping for in this connection? So for the divine masculine, it says, my thoughts are like powerful magnets. It says, your thoughts are powerful attractive magnets, attraction one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. It is law, it can be no other way. It is law and it can be no other way. So, let me see. Again. Divine Feminine. Divine Femme, I am selfish enough to want to feel good. You cannot perceive life from any perception. Life from any perspective other than sorry. You cannot perceive life from any perspective other than from that of yourself. Selfishness is the sense of self. Unless you are selfish enough to care about how you feel, and therefore direct your thoughts in such a way that you are allowing a true connection to your inner being, you have nothing to give another anyway. Everyone is selfish. It is not possible to be otherwise. Okay, sorry about that reading of that card, but yeah, I get it. Divine masculine is focusing on his abundance. I feel that, like teamwork. He's focusing on positive thinking. Again, like I've been saying this like ever since I've been putting up videos. What you put out there is what's gonna come back to you. You put negative thinking out, negative things is gonna manifest itself into your life. So I see that the masculine's in the energy of trying to think positive, like maybe where work's concerned, relationships concerned, emotions concerned. Again, this is the twin flame reading, so how he's feeling towards the divine feminine, he knows that this is a connection, a sacred union, then, if we want to call it that. He knows it's a special union. He wants it to work. This is how he's feeling towards the divine feminine. He wants to put in the work for it to work, but there's an unrequited love here. There's third party energy. It says here, it says empath, narcissistic, being charmed or used, enabled boundaries. So somewhere along this line, somebody crossed boundaries. Somebody's healing from that with the Phoenix card. It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. So there's been some kind of fiery climax in the situation, or something going on before this situation reaches to where it needs to get to. But right now I don't see this coming into union. But let's keep going. What is it that the divine masculine? These are healing. These are is it self-care? Yeah, self-care. Oh, cool. What's the self-care advice that the divine masculine? Knock that one right off of the pedestal. Says spend time with animals. Spend time with animals. Watch how animals live. I used to do this. I had my dog. He passed last year, but I had him for what, 10 years, and throughout his 10 years I've had cats live with him, I've had guinea pigs live with him, and when I see the way how they live together, I think to myself, so how come we as human beings with more so-called common sense than animals, can't live as in the harmony as the animals. Like my dog and my cat used to share the same bed. Like they used to sometimes drink from the same water bowl. And my dog used to just allow the cat to do it. He used to just fizzle away like he understood. He was a more dominant species, so he wasn't going to intimidate the cat. You understand? He just let it flow. So sometimes we have to look to nature to see the right way to live. Just watch how nature grows, entwines with each other, interacts with each other. It's in harmony. What about the divine feminine? The self-care advice. For the divine femme, ground yourself. Again, it's the same thing. I wouldn't even repeat myself. Same energy. Alright. I'm going to pull some tarot. I'm going to use some tarot here. But these tarots that I'm using is depicted differently to standard tarots that I've got. Like the Chariot might be the Judgment, or the Judgment might be the Temperance. So it might take me some time to kind of figure out what the energy is about. Energy stiff. From I was pre-shuffling these cards, I noticed it's on one side the cards are dropping. The energy is like it's not. The energy between this union it's non-existent right now. At least it's one sided. It's like runner chaser energy. Runner chaser energy. Tables are turned. I'm feeling right now. Tell me more about this. Alright, this is the Two of Wands that's just come out in reverse. I felt this card was gonna come out prior to, and I knew it was gonna come out in reverse. Is the reason why I saved it in the book. I kind of folded some cards that came to me, so this is the cards. Let me find where I saved this. Two of Wands reverse. So it says here. It says, when reversed, the Two of Wands indicates a situation where you once saw potential but now feel nothing can come from it. You are having a hard time getting others to believe in your vision, or maybe you're feeling shy and scared to take that first step. Often when this card appears, you may be trying to bite off more than you can chew. Getting the ball rolling ends up being much harder than wanting to give up. Networking and connecting with others are proven to be way more difficult than you anticipated. Maybe because not everybody is on the same page or has the same vision. The trip you wanted to take might be cancelled or delayed for now. It's more or less the same thing I said with the oracles that came out. Clearly they're not on the same page. Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is realizing that he's in a twin flame union, whereas Divine Feminine, she's got unconditional love for Divine Masculine, but I feel like too much water's under this union's bridge. So that's the Devil card that just came out, and the Hangman. Again, there's been a lot of toxicity in this situation, a lot of codependency. Like when I see the Devil card, I feel like, again, the card says narcissistic behavior. Hangman's here, but the Hangman's it's illustrated in the Temperance. So the Temperance is all about balance. Hangman is about kind of being in limbo, like not necessarily trapped in your thoughts, but not knowing, like your change of perception, your perception's being changed along the way, like change of mind, change of heart, seeing things differently. King of Wands has just come out. wanted to come in a reverse, but it was spinning. So I feel like this is the Divine Masculine's energy, King of Wands energy here. Especially where I saw the card trying to slowly spin round. It's like slowly his perception is changing on certain things. He's looking at things differently. I don't know if you can see what I can see, but the way how he's looking towards the rest of the cards, he's looking towards the change. He's looking towards the Devil card, which is the toxicity, the codependency. He's realizing maybe now too much has gone on. This is going to be too hard to put back into union. Unrequited love, maybe he's realizing. Maybe they both realize that too much has gone on. Again, King of Wands, that's a fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. Here, the Divine Feminine had a fiery climax approaches. That's it. It says full moon in Aries. So it clarifies this energy. So Divine Feminine's got King of Wands coming towards her, maybe to express his feelings towards her in regards to this twin flame union, which mutually they both know it's unrequited. They know that too much has gone on. Tell me more please about the Two of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. What I'm trying not to do is get a load of cards. I'll take the two. Yeah, there's a Queen of Swords involved. That's air energy, so that's Libra, Gemini, and I think it's Aquarius. You have to look that one up for me. I'm not 100%, but anyway, it's Queen of Swords energy. When I say energy, I mean there's been a situation, a kind of burden, an argument that's taken place between Divine Femme. I mean, this is the Divine Feminine's energy. Queen of Swords. I just heard unleashed. She unleashed that sword. Look how that sword, like justice. Like, she's got the scales in her hand, the justice card. Again, they illustrate the cards differently. I like how they do it. Makes your intuition kick. So she's got scales in her hands, and she's got the sword in one hand. So she's saying it as it is. No holding back. No holding back. I don't even know if you can see the card. The light's quite bright. But yeah. Fight for me, the devil. What's the devil here? Magician. This is the Magician card. Somebody was being manipulative, overbearing, overpowering. The Magician card is somebody who is a fiery energy again. It's somebody who has got everything that they need in order to go forward. They got the passion, they got the emotion, they got that drive, you understand? So they got everything that they need to go forward. But this person was, I mean, this is the High Priestess in this card, depicted as the Magician. High Priestess is someone who knows, very highly intuitive person. So I believe in this situation there was a lot of intuition going on. I mean, I just see the devil in a dark place. Like, hold on, let me clarify this High Priestess. The Magician, where's the Magician here? Queen of Cups. I feel like playing on emotions, kind of an energy. Playing on somebody's intuition. Playing with somebody's mind, kind of energy. Playing with... Tell me more about the Hangman. Where's the Hangman here? Planting the seeds of illusion, I'm hearing. Four of Cups. That's my door, 1 second. Heal them issues, and anything that comes towards you is going to be a blessing, because now you're going to meet your match. That law of attraction, you're now going to attract to you, as the lady says in the video, we're magnets. Our minds are the most powerful thing in our body, or part of our body. It's very powerful. We're going to attract to us the things that we think about and speak about. We're going to attract that. So once we've healed those issues that put us in a place of lack, our frequency, our way of thinking rises. Even if it's a little bit, it rises. So what we bring to us day after day after day, it's going to be on a higher frequency. So any form of connection is going to come on a higher frequency than what it was last cycle. That's the plan, hopefully. Leave the past where it is. Embrace it, as the card says. Deal with it and leave it there. Learn from it and keep it moving. What does the card say again? It says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. We learn from every situation, or at least we should. Tell me more about the outcome. It says reconciliation. Maybe that just means communication, because I feel like there's been no communication. So maybe the reconciliation is the communication. But let me just clarify. Clarify very soon. What's taking place very soon in this connection? What's the overall outcome? Is reconciliation and very soon in regards to this. So stay optimistic. Unrequited love is knocked off, so maybe there might be some kind of conclusion, understanding. You deserve love, yeah. Someone in this situation understands that they deserve more than what was going on in the past, in the recent past or the past, or they just deserve more. I was looking for my chakra book. I was going to pull a chakra card and read from the book, but it looks like I've left it downstairs. Let me pull a card anyway. What's the advice? What's the mutual advice for those this reading is resonating with? Mutual advice for those the reading is resonating with. Rebirth, transformation. Love it. One more card. Endings and new beginnings. Put an ending to all of that. Like, sometimes, yeah, it can be hard. That's why it probably says fiery climax, but yeah, it can be hard, but it's necessary. What's come out here? 2 cards come out. Balance. Balance is always needed. Always needed. In any situation. Especially of a situation where you can be in that 10 of swords and Queen of swords energy. You need balance. That's where that grounding energy is coming from when it says ground yourself. And the next one that come out is personal power. Step into your own personal power. Understand who you are. Set your boundaries. Others will see that and mirror it. Wish I had my book up. I would have definitely read it out of the book. But let me just pull a rebel card. See what the rebel advice is. What's the rebel advice to the divine feminines? That was clean. It says, you got a feeling, just can't shake. That's our intuition. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Divine feminine again, a rebel. A rebel. It says, because fuck it. divine masculine. What's that? Herbal advice for the divine masculine that this reading is resonating with at this time. Only fair the divine femme had two. Pull two for the masculine too. Divine masculines, get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. It says you equals tight ass. It says loosen the fuck up. Control freeze. Don't get laid. That's harsh. But yeah, I'm gonna end the reading there. I'm not gonna pull another card. I'm gonna end the reading there. Hope that makes sense. I hope you can follow me with what I'm saying in the reading, and I'm not, because sometimes I feel like I'm losing myself, so I hope I'm not losing the viewers and who's watching. I hope it all makes sense. But yeah, lesson here is love yourself first. Peace. Blessings. Set your boundaries. We're magnets. So the level of our frequency is what we're going to attract back to us. We're going to mirror. We're going to attract back the things that we think of and the things that we talk of, especially into our lives. Be careful of the things that you say. I used to think that was cliche, but nah. Be careful of the things that you say. Words are that powerful. Until next time, I shall see you, I shall see you, I shall see you.